Hello.
Claire.
Hey.
And Pete.
Hello.
This week we are talking about the Karashev Scale. How do you measure a civilization? Well, we've got you covered.
Not the Kardashev scale.
No.
We're not rating how hot the Kardashians are.
See, it's what I thought it was at first, and I was thinking, well, alright, I'd do any of the women, to be fair, apart from the new woman. She's not a Kardashian,
What's
she,
her name
technically?
now? I forgot.
Jenner? Bruce Jenner?
It was Bruce Jenner.
Bruce Jenner. Caitlyn.
Caitlyn, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the only woman out of that family I wouldn't do, to be fair.
You've probably got a fair point there. Yeah.
But we're not talking about that.
We're not talking about that. No, even though we just kind of done it. Well, there we go. Look, it's done. It's out the way. It's gone. We're not going to talk about the Kardashians anymore.
Do you know what, though, when I first looked at the thing, I did think that's what it was. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so let's just say we'll move away from that. That's probably the best idea. Let's thank some new and returning listeners, and then we'll crack on with it. And I just like to say you can follow us on Facebook at Cutting to the Bull in the Post-Truth Apocalypse, SoundCloud and Spotify and most of the podcasting platforms at Cutting to the Bull in the PTA. YouTube is Apocalypse Bull. Winterville in America. I don't know where Winterville is. I'm not the States anymore.
Isn't that where the Kardashians are from?
I think it's where Game of Thrones was set.
Home of grunge.
Seattle.
Yeah.
Saint Maxime, Porterville in America, obviously Saint Maxime, France, Mountain View, America, Miami in America, Krasnodar in Russia. Welcome back. I've seen him before.
Welcome back. Yeah.
Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam, Frankfurt am Main in Germany. Oh, hang on. Tripauda in Italy, Ann Arbor in America, Vienna in Austria, Brussels, Belgium, Stevenage in the UK, Burda in Saudi Arabia.
Welcome.
I haven't seen that one before. Walnut Creek. Welcome to you. I haven't seen Walnut Creek before. Madrid in Spain, Guadalajara, Spain, and Ashburn. I know that's in Virginia because I've always got it memorised.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. Right, so the Kardashev Scale. It is a purely energy-based scale for measuring a civilization's technological prowess. In short, the scale is based on the amount of energy that a civilization has available to it. More energy you've got, more stuff you can do.
Okay.
Simple as.
Yep.
It was devised in 1964 by a Soviet astronomer Nikolai Kardashev, and it first appeared in the catchingly named paper Transmission of Information by Extraterrestrial Civilizations.
That's not too bad for a title of a paper. That's quite catchy.
It is, it's good. I like it. I just said it was catchy.
I thought you were being
Do
sarcastic.
you think I was being facetious?
Yeah, I did.
Now, within the first version, Karashev originally defined three types or categories of civilizations. He established types ranging in scale from a planetary society to a larger stellar society, and finally, a galaxy-spanning empire.
Think
Wow.
Star Wars.
Star Wars, yeah.
Warhammer 40,000.
Something
Are you going like full emperor in that scenario?
obviously.
You know that Mike's had to throw you down a pit at some point then, don't you?
Why?
Well, you're a Jedi.
Oh, yeah.
I expect you to return.
He's weak and feeble-minded. I'll roll over that Jedi mind within seconds and he'll join the dark side. He'll be fine.
Oh, great.
I'll never join the dark side.
You say that now. Once you taste the sweetness of the dark side, there'll be no returning.
Sounds like you want him to rim you.
That's like stage one. So, obviously.
I don't like this training.
Sorry, mate. Also have to do it.
I thought you were a Jedi. Clearly not through the Jedi training then.
That's the dark. You're on about the dark force training.
No, that's part of the Jedi training. Dark
Oh,
storm
I don't
training.
know that in the Jedi, I'm afraid.
Remember, they all started out as Jedi.
No rimming in the Jedi.
I bet there's rimming in the Jedi.
Anywho.
So back to
I'm
the
not ribbing
Karashev.
Yoda.
Sorry, that's how you give him a night. You have to rib his wrinkly 800-year-old ass. So, anyway, back to Nikolai and his scale. He formulated it in this way because surmised that the overall status of a given civilization is generally the product of two things, energy and technology. The better their technology, the more energy one can harness. And not only that, the more energy a civilization has access to, the better their technology can later become.
Well, it makes sense.
Yeah.
We've all played Command and Conquer. We've all played
Yeah.
those kind of games, yeah? You get those bloody power plants up, first
Yeah.
of all. That's the first priority, isn't it? Once
Mhm.
you've got power, then you can start building.
Well, then you want the ore. You
Yeah,
want the resources.
yeah. But it all comes down to the more power you have,
Yeah.
like physical
The,
power.
the faster up the tech chain you can move because
Yeah.
higher tech things take up more power, don't they?
So the guy that came up with this is basically a geek that was sat at home playing Command and Conquer.
No, Command and Conquer ripped him off because this was 1964.
Alright, I'll let them off then. But that's where they
But
got the concepts of...
You've got him to thank for the
Yeah.
Command and Conquer games, man. There you go.
It's a very quick, simple analogy that I think most people would understand.
Oh,
wouldn't it?
absolutely,
Anybody that's played that kind of game.
Yeah, well, those strategy games are available. Just want to say that.
This is
So-
the BBC.
No. We tried to be Pete.
Right.
Did
without,
we?
Without the nonsense.
Speak for yourself.
We're Channel 4 in the early days.
Well,
Anything
Kind of
goes.
Edgy, innit? It was
Edgy.
Anything goes.
Yeah.
Euro trash.
ah, true, yeah.
Oh, we're definitely Euro trash.
Not anymore. He's British trash.
We are still in Europe, you know.
Yeah, I know. But we're not EU trash. Not the EU's trash.
Don't start backtracking, just go with
Come
it.
on.
Alright, little Miss Brexit. It was his belief that any society could just develop as far as its technology and ability to use energy would take it. So, yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it? That'd be nice. Enough energy to just... Technology's infinite. We'll get to that, I suppose. Not us as a species,
You're
I mean,
gonna say you're optimistic.
I mean in the course of the show.
Well, we fucking hell. You really are optimistic. Bloody hell. I know
So-
he's got a lot of plugs in here, but there's not going to be enough energy to, well, create space travel instantly?
We could work on it.
Alright, I'm on it.
One of the kids
You
asked.
got about 40 minutes.
Okay, I'm on it.
What did one of the kids ask
One
you?
of the kids asked, why don't mobile phones batteries last forever? Or, why do you have to keep on charging
Yeah,
them?
yeah, yeah.
So,
Did you
that's
tell them about
what?
one of the episodes that we did? What was it
Oh,
called?
Christ, forced...
The-
Oh, shit. You know, they make your technology worse, so every update you'll have to give your phone, your
Planned
battery gets a bit
obsolescence.
worse.
Planned
Planned
obsolescence.
obsolescence.
That was my choice as well,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
You should have told me about that.
Yeah, you should have ruined him from the start.
I said, we haven't
Just-
got that sort of technology yet. And that's
We
what I
have.
said to him.
You should
Yeah,
have
we
just
pretty
destroyed,
much have.
just destroyed his faith in society.
Not forever and ever, but for longer periods than that. It's because it's on purpose it breaks.
Yeah.
So you buy a new one.
Exactly. Like I said, the original light bulb still going.
It is.
All
It's still...
light bulbs that have ever broken have been made that way on purpose.
Yeah. It's a sobering thought. Well, not really. Doesn't sober me up.
It take a lot more than that to soak you up.
Not drunk all the time, you know. Where were we? It is generally only concerned with energy consumption on a cosmic scale. Since the 1960s, the scale has had a few extensions proposed beyond the rather limited 3 originally defined by Kardashev.
Yeah, we're going up to 7. I have seen it go up to 20, but that's just ridiculous.
Oof. These include new levels 0, 4 and 5.
And 6 and 7.
And 6 and 7. These subsequent scales also included other metrics beyond pure power and its availability. We're looking at a picture where you can see that Type 1, there's just the Earth. Type 2, we've got the solar system. Type 3, we've got our little
Galaxy.
the Milky Way. So type
So type 4 would be to move between galaxies.
We'll get into it.
Ah.
We'll keep the listener in suspense.
Yeah. A Type 0 civilization, as you can imagine, is one that has not yet been able to harness all the energy of its home planet. It is therefore a subglobal one that harnesses power from raw materials, and they do not yet have the ability to leave their home planet, but are making steady progress towards it. Okay, let's have some examples then.
Us now.
Yeah. We're at 0.73
Yep.
as a species.
So we're not even at 1.
Nope.
No, we're not.
Because we can't harness the power of the planet. We're still using fossil fuels and things like that. You know, once we're 100% renewable.
Like wind.
Yeah.
Wind, solar, tidal, I suppose, they're the renewable energies.
Geothermal.
Fart.
Methane.
We've got to find a way to harness methane gas that extrudes from our arseholes.
You want to just walk around with a fart collector on all day?
Yeah, well, it's been thought of, I think, but
Christ, they
before...
could fucking...
I think they did it for cows, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think they produce quite a bit more though, don't they?
Obviously,
Yeah.
ours is like so minimal, but you can still set fire to it, so there is something there.
I'll give you a couple of examples from popular culture. 0.1, human evolution. 0.4, humans in the computer game Fable. Also classes with the first industrial revolution. 0.73 is us. 0.8, humans and cyborgs from Robocop.
No.
0.9 Pacific Rim.
Oh man, I want to get to 0.9.
So where are we?
0.73.
So we're just about to be joined by cyborgs and Robocop.
Sweet.
I'm just confused, so when has Horizon happened, or Avatar?
That's the example of the things. At 0.5, it's Avatar: The Last Airbender. Number 6 is the equivalent to races in Horizon Zero
0.6.
Dawn.
Oh right, I don't know either of them. So.
No, that's why I didn't read them out.
Yeah, but you
I
know,
try to stick with the more
humans in
popular
Fable,
ones.
don't you? The game
Yeah,
Fable,
yeah,
0.4.
I thought they were more advanced than us nowadays. We can't use magic spells. Can't shoot lightning out of our fingers. That's pretty fucking awesome, if you ask me.
Yeah, but they've still got like crappy technology. They're
Yeah,
still
I know
ploughing
what you
farms with horses and stuff like that.
Yeah, Middle Ages almost, isn't it? Kind
Yeah.
of style.
Let's say Carl Sagan estimated humanity was back on that scale back in 1973. Some, like theoretical physicist Michio Kaku, reckon we might be anywhere between 100 and 200 years away from graduating to Type 1, which would be nice.
And what will that mean for us then?
Well, we're still limited to one planet, but critically, to have reached the level on this scale, the civilization must be able to harness all the energy available there. So nuclear fusion is probably child's play, as well as harnessing antimatter if it exists.
That does exist, I think.
I don't know if it does. Oh, dark matter might not exist anymore, that's it. Other power sources from geothermal to other renewables could be given. Try to think of something like the planet Coruscant in Star Wars, but without the larger galactic empire around it.
Okay.
So, for example, 1.1 is humans and cyborgs of the Terminator. 1.3, humans
I
and
knew the
Judge
Terminator was
Dredd.
going to come into it.
It usually does. Judge Dredd is 1.3.
Flash Gordon.
Flash Gordon 1.1. Gordon! 1.5, Starship Troopers. 1.6, humans from Avatar. 1.9, the Isu from Assassin's Creed. Type 2 civilizations are those that have managed to harness all the power of their local sun. That include, basically, construct a Dyson sphere. Tell us what a Dyson sphere is, Mike.
It is something that is a
Harnesses.
construction that goes around the sun that can basically collect all the energy.
So we're literally harnessing the sun's power at its source, and that energy is just being zapped back to everything. It's
Would it be
fantastic.
like a giant greenhouse?
I guess it would, yeah.
Because you'd have
In a
to.
way.
It would have to be a giant greenhouse, otherwise you'd just block everywhere else.
You
with
wouldn't
the
cover
light.
the sun entirely because you need the light
Yeah.
and the heat. So you'd have like just a ring around it, maybe.
Yeah.
How far are we off from doing that?
Oh,
Maybe 200 years. Michio Kaku, the Japanese
No,
famous theoretical physicist,
that was
reckons.
a Type 1.
Oh, Type 1, yeah. Oh, Christ, could be ages.
Yeah, think about we probably inhabit sort of all the different other planets in this solar system.
To be fair, though,
And the
when
moons.
was this all thought of? In the 60s?
Yeah.
Yeah, 64.
So you look how fast technology's gone on faster than they thought it would, how much faster it has gone on before they thought it would. So that 200 to 500 years might turn into 50 to 100 years. Because
You never know.
the way technology speeds up, doesn't it?
For all we know, if Randy Kramer's to be believed, we're already at Type 1, we're on other planets.
Yeah, coming up to Type 2, yeah.
So as soon as we get to other... Yeah.
So I don't think Randy Kramer is to be believed, to be fair.
Are you
You
suggesting that Captain America in space, who's been snapping insectoid necks for you for 25 years, is lying?
A little bit.
Yeah, well. So also the civilization at this point would likely have colonised multiple planets in their local solar system, and for them extinction is a long-lost fantasy. Little, if anything, will be able to kill them off, save themselves, or a massive interspecies war.
Yeah, because we're not relying on one planet, so if an asteroid hits, for example, and wipes everybody out, on that planet, we've got people on other planets. So unlike they're all going to suffer the same fate.
So yeah, it's themselves or they find aliens and are hostile.
Yeah.
Let's give us examples of this. Federation and other races of Star Trek, they're all Type 2. Humans from Halo. Galactic Empire of Star Wars. Races and humans from Warhammer 40,000, my personal favourite on the list.
The Borg of Star
The
Trek.
Borg. Borg only Type 2, eh?
Apparently so. About 2.3.
Wow.
That surprises me because I thought they went from, they just get all over, didn't they?
They
Yeah.
just assimilate, don't they?
The Coven from Halo are 2.4 and the humans are 2.2. That kind of sucks.
But they were more advanced, weren't they?
They were, that's true. Until we started nicking all their technology.
You always fight with their weapons, don't you?
Well, they were always better,
Yeah.
weren't they?
Oh no,
They were more
I have,
Like
I,
the Needler.
I have a real soft spot for the first game's assault rifle where it's just like, get close up with that and put a full mag into one of them. Oh, it's great.
Yeah, but you get fucking Needler, put the full Needler into them.
Yeah, they just exploded. Like, we gotta wait for
Yeah, I've got to
it.
wait a few seconds, yeah.
That assault rifle was like 60 shots in 2 seconds straight down range.
Disappointed me, those games, because you never got new weapons.
That was a problem. It could get a bit boring towards
Even
like,
on like the 5th, 6th fucking Halo 5 I think it is, the newest one. You still got the same shit weapons from Halo, the first one. Come on, give us some new weapons at least.
Yeah. Alright, let's move on to Type 3.
Type 3.
This is a biggie.
Type-
If you're Type 3, you're the daddies.
Yeah, you're a galactic civilization. You can control energy across many star systems and planets. The scale of their technological ability will be something beyond our current understanding and possibly imagination. Oh, we're talking like mystical aliens here.
We're talking in the Galactic Empire, Star Wars, aren't we?
No, they're a Type 2. Oh, actually, to be fair, there's some disparity here. So yeah, the Nephilim from Wing Commander. I haven't played Wing Commander. Races from Gene Roddenberry's Andromeda. The precursors from Halo. The Seth from Crisis.
Engineers from Prometheus.
Ooh.
Oh, the Eldari and Necrons from Warhammer 40,000. Type 3. Though they still need to obey the laws of physics, travel between each corner of the civilization would not be possible unless they'd managed to circumvent the constraints of the speed of light. And needless to say, this will be a people who've really made it. Because if you can go faster than the speed of light, you can go anywhere in the galaxy, can't you?
Yeah.
Which they do in Star Wars, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Star Trek.
And,
All
well,
of them.
Warhammer, they go through they sail through hell.
It's not technically hell, though, is it?
It pretty much is. You know, if you turn that field off, you just get mind raped by demons. I'd say that's hell.
It's another plane of existence, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's still it's the sea of souls. It's where all the souls go.
Yes, it's not hell as we know it. But
It is now. It wasn't at one
is it?
point.
Oh, right, okay, they changed it.
Yeah, it's fucked now.
Oh, right.
It's all gone to shit. Claire and Peter just looking at us blankly as me might nerd out.
I haven't got a clue what you're talking about, to be honest.
Well, so they would make regular use of Dyson spheres and might even be able to tap the energy of black holes. A Type 3 might also be able to harvest energy from gamma ray bursts and quasars and maybe other unknown energy sources that we don't know about now.
So basically, it is like the Galactic Empire.
Yeah.
You own a galaxy.
Type 4, they'll be able to harness energy from across the entire universe, so who knows what else they're capable of.
That is just almost incomprehensible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just think how big the known universe is.
And think about all the bits we don't know.
Billions of stars and the billions and billions of planets. And they would rule it all, basically.
Harness energy from all
They'd
over.
probably
it.
go from one place to another instantly.
And then, what about the abilities for Type 5? You can harness energy from multiple universes.
There's more than one universe.
If string theory is to be believed,
So
there are
there's
multiple universes, yeah.
some
There's
exam-
a lot more people getting on board with that, isn't there?
Yeah. You see it in all the, the DC and the Marvel, you know.
Yeah, there's a few on the scale from Marvel. The Watchers, who watch, they can just go between multiverses, can't they?
These are Type 4, aren't they?
Yeah.
Daleks from Doctor Who.
Oh, they're Type 4, the Daleks.
Dalek.
Are they Type 4? They're not fucking advanced.
Exterminate.
They can't even go upstairs.
Exactly! Type 4 civilization, you can't get on a
fly.
flight.
They
don't
can
they?
do,
They
can't they?
fly.
Yeah, well, that's
With modern technology allowed the CGI on TV
It's a
to allow
retcon.
them to fly.
Yeah. Originally, though,
I've actually seen a real Dalek being used. My old priest, when I was in the Navy, the Mad Bishop his name was, he had an original Dalek that was given to him by the BBC. Because he was really quite a famous kind of character, he was.
Yeah.
Probably still is, I'm assuming. But they gave him a real Dalek, and he used to bring it out every so often, like just to cheer up all the basic trainee, like young kids almost. You know what I mean?
You'd have a midget party and get.
No. If you were lucky enough, you were asked to go in there and pilot it. It was big enough for.
No, right, I always thought it was a
person.
midget. A little person or whatever.
They were
Oh,
about 6 foot tall.
okay.
the Chaos Gods are from 40k, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose they're not really a power level, they're up there, yeah. So, Type 5,
The Time Lords from Doctor Who.
there you go. The Daleks answer. The Daleks do progress to Time Lords. The Qs from Star Trek. Do you know the Qs?
Yeah, I know the cues.
We're basically getting into time travel shit now.
Yeah, we are.
Once you're level 5, you can go anywhere in space and time. Basically a Time Lord. You can't get a better example than that, can you?
No, the Celestials, Living Tribunal and Beyonder from Marvel. Yeah, you Type 5, fucking hell, you're a god at that
I was
point, aren't you?
going to say gods.
Dr.
pretty
Manhattan at that point. You're just in the Orville, haven't you, Pete? Do you remember that one civilization who, like, Kelly intervened with by accident? And they rapidly progressed, and they were just screwing with them by the final season.
Yes.
Because they progressed to Type 5 and were just gods. They didn't even exist anymore, they were just like a data stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Type 6 civilization exists in the megaverse. I don't even know what a megaverse is.
All the universes.
All of them.
Yeah.
They exist in an infinite amount of simultaneously existing multiverses that represent an infinite amount of instances and all laws of physics.
Pop!
Yeah.
Sorry, my head just exploded.
Yeah, mine did too a little bit. They can also be regarded as paraversal as they exist in infinite parallels to the 11D space-time continuum with infinite instances of past and future. So literally, they're just buzzing around in every single multiverse.
They're everywhere at once. So basically you are a god at this point, omnipresent. You're everywhere at every bit of time and space. There ever was and there ever will be. You're there, you can control it.
So how can there be a level 7 then? That's
Like
what
I said,
that's what I don't
someone's got to
understand.
level 20.
What the hell are you at level 20? I mean, I can't imagine anything more powerful right now.
I know, yeah.
How the fuck does that work?
It's mental, isn't it? So, Type 7.
Type 7. A Type 7 civilization would travel, transcend, and potentially encompass the omniverse, which is the collection of every single universe, multiverse, megaverse, paraverse, 11D dimension, and first realm reality. It is likely that such power would come from an individual rather than a civilization, as a civilization would have transcended and merged into a single mind that would encompass all thoughts and all timelines.
So we're going into thoughts now as well.
All timelines, thus being omnipotent.
Omnipotent.
I always read that like that. Omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient. Omniscient. Within the confines of the 11 dimensions of the omniverse, and at that point you are literally you're a creator, aren't you? At that point,
Yeah.
you're making universes.
Yeah.
Oof.
I don't believe in this.
I'd say it all sounds like a load of bollocks to me.
It's obviously a lot of speculation.
Because then you're coming into God realm, aren't you? And I don't believe in God.
Yeah, with this God through technology.
Yeah. If someone's had an infinite amount of time to be able to perfect this, yeah, you've all seen Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
He's there for that long, he can predict everything what's going to happen.
Let's not forget.
And he even creates new timelines, doesn't he, by the actions that he...
Yeah. Let's also not forget Live, Die, Repeat. Day After Edge of Tomorrow. That's a great film. We did that, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
So yeah, I guess them the ones they fight in that film are kind of a bit... They got time travel going on. They're like a level 6 or something.
Well, the one has.
Yeah.
The blue dude.
So Type 7, the one above all from Marvel, the presence from DC.
I don't know what they are, do you know?
No, I actually don't. Eru from Lord of the Rings.
Azathoth from Lovecraft.
I don't know what that is.
Someone might.
Someone probably will. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, SCPs. I do know what an SCP is. There's a whole YouTube channel on the SCP Foundation who basically like capture weird interdimensional and paranormal beings and lock them up and study them.
Do they?
Well, no, it's in the animated series they do, but they present it as if it's like a documentary. It's quite fun.
Basically, yeah, level 7, you've got the power to create or destroy matter. Essentially, you're a god.
But remember that any society with technology more advanced than ours, we considered to be magic.
Yeah.
You know, like if you got put in the Star Trek universe and had no knowledge of Star Trek, the replicators and the food dispensers and all that would be magic to you, wouldn't it? You know, the fuck?
How does that work?
Is that exactly?
How
Does
does
that
how it
work?
works, do we?
No.
Is it explained?
I don't know. I'm not that. I like Star Trek, but I've never done a deep dive.
You're not a Trekkie.
I am a Trekkie to a point. I'll watch the shows if they're good, but I prefer Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
So
Could this be the future of humanity?
No.
but when we get to Type 1 in a bit, and we start getting on the planets, then surely we're extinct from... We're safe from extinction, unless it's ourselves.
Yeah.
Technology gets better, the energy gets better. Once every need in society is catered for by technology, there's no need for crime, poverty, war, famine, any of that, is there? Because everything can just be made instantaneously. Replicators from Star Trek, for example.
Yeah.
Fuck it, Soylent Green if we have to. You know, everyone's getting fed. Everyone's needs are catered for.
I'm not eating the dead. I
What else would
that. That's not a successful
You may not have a choice.
civilization.
It's a civilization that's harnessing all its resources. Whether it's yeah, alright, it's not going to be great, is it? But it's harnessing all its resources.
Recycling.
Yeah, recycling everything. Your bodies that have the water drained from got out of you somehow to recycle the water. Anything that was needed to be taken out and put in transplants if you haven't got bionics then.
Recycled body juice.
Yeah.
You get 3 litres of water out of that person.
Yeah, with 95% water. If
Everyone did that, Africa would not have a water famine.
if you could figure out a way to get the water out of the bodies
Can we
and
stop
purify
talking about eating people?
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
He's come to Pod hungry again.
Bloody hell, Ben. You need to eat before you come to
Got a hurt
podcast.
stomach.
I've thought about eating you all of
Yeah. See, I wondered why you were looking at him and, like, muttering under your breath. Mike Burger. Mike Burger. I just didn't realise what you were on about.
Sorry, Peter, you're lean. You're the leanest one in the room.
I'm more like a spare rib.
Yeah.
I guess that once our civilization sort of can't get extinct, the next step is each individual to not die, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
I
got
guess
to be at
that.
it.
What, immortality for all?
Yeah,
Then again,
Yeah.
but then you'd have to go into a different state, wouldn't you? So your consciousness would have to be uploaded, perhaps.
Well, that's why it was.
So then we're
The
going
next
into the
one that-
Matrix.
Well, that's why
altered
they were
carbon, aren't you?
Go
For
on,
that?
Claire.
Sorry,
That's
Claire.
why they were introducing the robotics next, weren't they? And then Terminate was the one next
Yeah,
one
yeah,
after
yeah.
it.
Yeah, cyborgs.
Cyborgs. Yeah.
Cyborgs merging with technology.
I'm surprised Battlestar Galactica wasn't on there. Where do you think Battlestar Galactica are? About 3?
They're gonna be a 2, aren't they? Other civilization. There's only they've got only.
No, they're only at 1, aren't they?
They're a
they just
one.
got
They're
the-
a high one.
So,
Yeah.
so do you think they'll be able to, like, in the end, put a brain into like a cyborg body and keep your consciousness going?
It'd probably be more like
Maybe.
altered carbon, where you can just clone a body or
Yeah.
something. It'd be easier. We've already.
Could be that.
Yeah, we're already. I think they've cloned. I think they've cloned bodies before. I think they've got to a point and thought, oh, better not do that anymore.
Katy Perry is a clone, isn't she, apparently?
There's quite a few clones. We did an
Yeah.
episode on it. What's his name? Howard Marshall? Donald Marshall. Donald Marshall and the cloning vats.
That was a good episode.
He was. Alright, the Kardashev scale.
Mm.
I'd love us to get to at least a type 2. Like, just be have the solar system, Imperium of Man, Warhammer 40,000, Star Trek, Star Wars.
That's a bit further on, isn't it?
A little bit, but not. It's in the 2s, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting to the 3s then.
No, true.
Because you got the.
Well, either way,
You're thinking of a Galactic End, but you're going to be Darth Vader, don't you, basically?
Yeah, maybe.
I rule this galaxy.
Well, I mean, it'd be Palpatine technically.
Well, yeah.
Well, so I'm being in it, because he's going to be my next Padawan.
Oh.
Mike is.
That means you're Vader. Oh, I'm Obi-Wan then.
Oh, yeah.
Good, you get to smite him.
Fine, I get to kick his ass a few times along the way. It
Well,
works out.
I'm the only Jedi here. Why am I suddenly in the dark side?
Oh, you're
I'm
an
told you.
I'm the one least likely to go to the dark
You're
side.
feeble-minded. You're not going to be able to resist.
Well, might turn to the dark side. Tune in next week.
And on that bombshell.
We got any fucked up
Yeah, we'll have
facts?
some fucked up facts if you want.
Theme tune then?
Yeah.
Facts,
fucked up facts,
facts.
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 Okay, right. Here's us some knowledge.
Rubber for condoms is collected at night when the white sap flows freely.
Yummy.
There's some innuendos in that, isn't there?
Yeah, there really is. I think it almost makes it sound like bullshit because he's just playing on the context.
Well, if that's when it's coming out.
That's it.
Jizzing out of the trees.
Well, so that's the rubber that's made from it, then the one that's free flowing.
Mm-hmm.
Of a white,
I guess
milky substance.
Flows free at night and not so in the day.
No, I'm a daytime person myself.
Whenever it catches the moment for me. Which is never. So.
The 1965 Pentathlon World Championships featured veteran Austrian Herbert Polthuber,
Alright.
who underperformed in the shooting round. He reportedly drank 10 beers and a bottle of cognac, shot all his bullets into the ground and passed out.
Why don't they do that anymore in the Olympics? They still have a drink beforehand.
That's funny, that is.
What's he playing at?
Really couldn't be bothered, obviously.
Yeah.
I'll show them.
Maybe a vendetta against like the country or something. Just like,
A
oh,
trainer or something, I don't know.
yeah.
Oh, he just fucking smashed off his face. More than likely. Fuck it. Bang, bang, bang.
They do party, don't they, at the Olympics?
Oh, they give out like 40,000 condoms. It's ridiculous.
I believe that was a load of nonsense.
Well, they still give a lot. There's a lot of fucking goes on at the Olympics. That much I do know.
You think that's a myth?
I've seen athletes being questioned about it on shows where they would be honest as well.
And they're like, oh, I didn't see any, I didn't get any.
and they're like, yeah, they're like, oh well, if it was, it never fucking come my way. Like, that's the first I've heard of that kind of thing.
Or is it just a massive secret orgy?
Yeah, they can't go, you know.
Oh
can't
yeah, I
be
went
like,
through 12 women, 12 females and 3 blokes at the last Olympics.
Britain are supporting this, can they? They've got to be like, oh no,
No, of course not.
we didn't see any of that.
No, stiff up a lip.
I don't know, on the Graham Norton show, there'd be it's those kind of shows I've seen them being interviewed, and they've asked that question, and they've been like, I wish I'd have known about that. Like, I'd have been all over it, but never happened.
Well, one of us needs to become an Olympic level athlete and find out.
Next fact.
Alright.
There is almost no evidence that women stay at home while men hunt in hunter-gatherer societies.
Claire will be happy.
Oh, I'm not sure where that's come from. Why is that? Is that a known fact? Is it that
Apparently.
that the women stay at home whilst men go out and hunt?
That's the perception, isn't it?
Well, cavemen, yeah.
Yeah, hunter-gatherer, which is hunter-gatherer societies. We're talking about
I've heard
cavemen.
about
Yeah, but it sounds like they're talking about nowadays hunter-gatherer societies.
Well, I guess they might be, but
they're just
there's not
talking
that
about
many
the
of them now, is there?
understanding of it, aren't they?
right.
In 80% of societies on record, women are active participants in hunting.
Well, yeah, they used to do a lot of gathering. They'd be gathering the fibres and all
They would.
the other things
This
like
says
that, wouldn't they?
specifically hunting. In 80% of them.
There's no reason you haven't got a good female archer.
Yeah.
You know,
I just guess
if someone's good at something, you think, well, there's
Setting
something,
it's
isn't it?
our society reflecting our views onto the past, isn't it? You know, like women generally stay at home. Well, they have done in our society.
In the last
past.
2,000 years,
Yeah.
under Christianity, because women have had a terrible time.
Yep.
So, you know, Claire, I know you're a bit of a feminist, Claire, but back in the days before Christianity, women weren't seen as equals. You had female priestesses. It was the sacred Mother Earth, wasn't it? Mother Earth being the thing, the sacred female. And then Christianity came in and just fucking oppressed you all. So the last 2,000 years, yeah, it has been like, stay at home, raise the kids, cook the food for your husband who you should worship.
I thought there was a physiological thing about women get colder, like, you know, are just colder than men, because women have stayed in the cave, in the homestead, whatever, tending the fire and cooking what said man's brought home.
But still, I mean, if you've got a female who's actually athletic and good with like an archer or something like that, why not utilise that skill?
They might have been.
And when she's a mother, she can she'd settle down a little bit, maybe, who knows?
They might have been key to making like your little traps and snares and things, nimble fingers and that to set little traps and things.
No reason you couldn't have one skewering a boar with a spear, is there? It's not beyond the realms of possibility. Women can be just as tough as men, but our role is naturally a provider, protector, hunter, gatherer thing.
So we think.
No, so you think?
So we
it's not,
think.
according to.
But you know, as women participated, I'm sure they did.
In early drafts of Lord of the Rings, Sauron was a giant evil cat.
Yeah, I can believe it.
Well, it is sort of like a cat's
Eyes.
eye, isn't it?
That's probably where we came up with that eye of Sauron, I guess, the cat's eye of it. I don't think it would have had the same. He wouldn't have had the same resonance, would he? I think.
If he was a giant cat.
Yeah.
It would have been cool to see him at that battle at the start if he was just a giant cat and like he was like batting them with his paw out of the way.
Yeah.
Like a cat bats a mouse. People getting shredded by the claws.
I bet
And
someone's
then
done that.
Isildur comes along with a giant ball of string instead of a big giant sword.
Yeah.
And just like throws it in, and he's on his back.
Yeah,
like,
playing with it, and then he just all run up and stab him in the belly.
Meow, meow, meow.
Yeah.
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 And then he nicked the ring off him, which is really just a collar.
Yeah, it would have been a little bell on the collar,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't have had the same kind of
No.
hard hitting.
No,
impact.
definitely not. Definitely not. No.
I like that one.
You won't like this one then. In the year 2019, humans extracted more stuff from the ground than in all of human history up to 1950. It's in 1 year.
Wow. How much is the left, do you reckon?
Well, they reckon that aren't we sort of extracting like 3 times what the Earth can replenish each year.
Something like that. Yeah, it's. I know we're extracting more than we can sustain. I remember one year we'd done it by August for like the year.
What are you talking about? Fossil fuels? Just
Yeah, like,
anything and everything.
yeah, everything like steel,
Timber,
ores, oil, gas, ore. You know, like iron ore.
Oh yeah. I thought you meant wooden oars.
Wood trees, they count.
Yeah, I just didn't know it was a major problem.
Yeah, man, I'm used to thinking about rowing boats nowadays.
Some Vikings in it.
It's all them Vikings pillaging the coast. Brexit Britain. Viking raids are back. But don't worry, you can get the tip.
In 2014, in order to clean up the streets, the city of Naples developed a DNA database of abandoned dog poos.
But
It seems excessive, but fair enough.
Are you matching them up?
Every dog's blood, every registered dog would have its blood taken at some point at a vet's. They could request the vet's
analyse it,
records.
find out whose poop it belongs to, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. What a fucking waste of time and
What a
money and
waste of
resources.
taxpayers' money, eh?
Yeah.
Just give out some free poo bags and put some more bins about.
Because Naples is historically a thriving city without, like, almost slum areas with lots of theft and things like that. Not at all.
I've never been to Naples, I don't know.
It's a shithole.
Is it?
Yeah. It's nice. You've got all, like, Vesuvius.
Apologies to our
and-
Italian listener
No,
who
no,
tuned
I-
in this week for the first time.
No, I've been there and it's nice. You got the Vesuvius and all that kind of thing, but it's rough as fuck. Get prepared to be pickpocketed. Simple as that. It really is. It's quite.
Nah, it doesn't matter where you go if you're.
Yeah, I know, but
Tourist.
it's gone worse than it was over recent years, should I say? Beautiful country. It's just a shame of the decline.
Gone
It just
downhill.
shows that they're spending money on shit that could have been much better spent on something else. Clearly.
That's the government all over.
Let's analyse some poops.
I think it's a bit excessive.
Yeah.
Let's check this shit out.
Yeah, it's like you could be spending that money on healthcare.
Maybe it was just a misinterpretation from like the chief commanding officer of the fucking force, like going, "Come on, there's loads of crime going on. Let's check this shit out."
Mm.
Okay, senor, we will do that. And they went and
Senor
checked out all
Spanish.
the shit. Oh yeah,
Signore?
I don't know what it is in Italian.
I think it's Signore.
I think it's Signore, yeah. We'll check this shit out for you. Right, let's go check out all the shit we can.
Let's not go and solve any crimes. Let's check dog poo out.
It was just a misinterpretation, that's all it was.
Right, man.
Redonkulous.
Anyone good with their 17th century slang?
Yeah, brilliant with it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You're
So you'll
slick with it.
yeah,
You'll
man.
know what play at rumscuttle and clapperdy pouch means then.
Yeah, having sex with
Well
it.
done, yeah, you're right. It is.
Rump scuttle. That one makes sense. I'd have
Rump
rum.
scuttle.
A rump scuttle.
No, I didn't even need a second to
Rump.
like think about that. I just knew
Oh, go on,
instantly.
while they strike while the irons are.
Yeah,
Rump
Yeah.
scuttle. Or rump.
Rump scuttle. Play at
Rump.
rump scuttle and
Rump.
clapperdy pouch.
I like that.
Clapperdy pouch, alright, I'll go
Fancy
for
some clappity pouch, do you, my dear?
I don't,
Pardon?
I don't want no clap from your pouch.
Sounds like a drag artist's name, that does. Clappity pouch. Clappity pouch.
I'm just picturing wizard sleeves.
There's also play at couch quail
Play at couch quail, okay.
and play at shuttlecock, which is quite obvious.
Yeah. Care to play at shuttlecock, my dear?
Okay, we'll finish on this one. Storks keep cool by excreting on their own legs.
Oh.
Well, they've got long legs, it's going to go somewhere, isn't it? It just falls out their arse. Seems a bit excessive to coat yourself in your own shit, though.
That's a bit, doesn't it?
And
Maybe that-
urine. Because it's
Yeah.
poo and wee in
Yeah.
together, innit?
Maybe
Yeah.
they're not realising they're even doing it.
Well, I don't think they've noticed at this point. I mean, someone should really tell them. Why has no one told them?
Mate, you got a bit of shit on your leg. What?
So you just shit yourself then, mate. It's all down your legs.
Why wouldn't you just go and put their big long legs in the fucking in some water?
Why don't you just carry around a bit of toilet roll with them? They just like clean themselves off.
I'm going to start going out with a towel and cleaning Stork's legs.
Well,
and they
they've
don't get
already
the
got.
message.
They've already got towels.
You know what? No, I guess what I do is I just go out and give them trousers.
Yeah, but you know the little babies they carry around in those towels. Just use them to clean the shit off once they've delivered the baby.
Do you think that when babies are delivered covered in shit, that's a
I
story?
would almost guarantee it by the sounds of things.
Storks do not deliver the babies, Pete.
They do. Have you never watched any fucking Disney program ever? Come on, Sex Education 101. Fucking hell.
Did you see the stork, Pete, on the 2 occasions?
Yep.
They're not on Boss Baby, they come out of the baby factory.
Don't they still get delivered by storks though? I'm not saying the storks produce the babies. God, that'd be stupid.
No, you were making out that they were the midwives.
They
Well, that's
deliver
Brexit
the
Britain for you.
babies. Brexit Britain.
Back to the storks.
Couple of storks. Come on, push!
Due to recent NHS cuts, we're employing stork. They're making all midwives redundant and employing storks.
Oh shit! You know, no longer need forceps anymore, though. They just clamp their beaks around.
Don't worry, they've been trained.
We sterilise the beaks first. They're
And
fine.
we're going to get rid of all public toilets and use pelicans instead.
You think you've got a crappy job. Oh, that poor fucking pelican had to do with Fred Flintstone's beer shits. Oh.
And on that bombshell.
Although I wouldn't want having warmers set on my face. And on that bombshell, I've been Ben. Thanks for listening. Don't turn the flame raid and don't join a cult.
I've been Mike, thanks for listening. Peace out, may the force be with you.
And I've been Clair, thanks for listening. Keep an open mind, not so open, it's still as open as.
I've been Pete. Everybody have a nice week. Take care.